Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel and give my first impressions. Today, we are taking a look at a game called Blue Hunter. This is to my understanding, more of a Slay the Spire-like deck building game. Now, once again, I don't know much about this game. I have a very limited amount of information about it, which is always the case for this series. This seems to be a game that takes itself fairly seriously, I think. The last time we had a game like that, just from what I'm seeing, was Arkans, and Arkans was really fun because, games that take themselves very seriously, like super epic, and like, yeah, I am the master of this universe kind of vibe. I find them very entertaining, and this seems to be one of them visually from what I'm getting. I mean, you can't escape forever, Blue Hunter. Hell is waiting for you. Yes, I like those. We don't see those very often. People are too scared to do these kind of things. No, not here apparently. But again, the limited amount of information I have about this game is that this game has been released on early access about a month ago. So this is still early access, but it is not a demo. The game is currently out in early access. And this is by another solo developer. Once again, solo developers, massive respect. I understand how crazy it is to do a game by yourself, so big props on that. Very excited to see what the game has to offer. From what I saw briefly, it seems like we tried to gather an army of undead using cards. So we'll see. All right, without further ado, let's take a look at what some of the options the game has for us. I'm not gonna look at the codex because, of course, that usually is spoiler territory. Even if things have question marks, it gives you an idea of how many things there are. Setting-wise, they're pretty minimalistic. That's fine. I do, once again, enjoy the fact that there is a fast mode. Very, very good feature to have in your deck building games. I think those are really important to have. We're obviously not going to be playing on fast mode as we're just getting started. We got some rendering options. Yeah, we got some stuff. Mute in the background. Actually, I do not want to mute in the background. Thank you for giving me this option. Really appreciate that. As a streamer, that is quite nice. Got a patch notes, and yeah, let's just jump into play. What do we got? Tactician's Edge. At the start of each battle, draw one card. Got it. Choose your class. Oh, I see. Defeat the first god with the assassin class to unlock. Ooh, yes. The same monster can have different effects when used with different classes. Ooh, okay. That sounds interesting. So instead of just having different cards for different classes, you'll have different effects depending on the class you have using the same cards. Interesting. All right, let's do an assassin build. Choose a name. I will gladly be the Pepper Lord because gotta be serious here. We can't seem to change the difficulty, so we're starting at 0, no seed. Thank you very much, and let's just jump into it. New message. Welcome to hell. Oh, geez, Pepper Lord. How far can you go? Okay, so we're in hell. Nice. Main quest. Kill the first god. I love it. Oh, boy. Okay, we do not have a tutorial, I think. All right, it's going to be one of those. You gain 1 level per battle, plus a point you can attribute to your stats. You start at level 1. We start already with 3-1-3-1-3-1 because of our class, I think. Okay, I'm gathering information. Start each battle, draw 1 card. Okay, so this is our class. Okay, let's... Every 3 points. So this doesn't actually do anything, right? Because I need 3. I don't know what the +3 means here. Let's confirm this. So this didn't increase our damage because we need 3 points, I think. I can't add anything more. Okay, we're not going to pay too much attention to this screen because I think we're just going to come back to it. Okay. Abandon and run. Just in big red, just like if you want to stop right now, you can do it. Okay, let's see what we have. This is the map. There's nothing on there. We have 100 gold. God mode shows your god levels. Level 0 means you aren't a god yet. Just wait. I'm a lord. I'll become a god. The higher level, the more difficult the battles are. Okay, that doesn't really tell me what god mode is, but My stats are okay. No. So it did start with 3. Okay. It was. I didn't know if the +3 meant that whenever I put a point, it actually triples it, or if it starts with +3 with 3. Because I wouldn't have seen it as +3. I would have seen it as just 3, right? Your class starts with 3, so not +3. But I got it. Okay, so these are our stats. That's one thing I understand. Got it. This is Pepper Lord. Health, the number of life points you have before dying. Level, you gain 1 level per battle plus a point. You can attribute to your stats. Okay. -1 on the floor. I see. Let's take a look at our deck. Oh, our deck is a bunch of creatures. Ooh, cool. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's start a battle before I start giving my thoughts on what's going on here. Okay, hello, good sir. You seem like you're a fun little guy. All right, still new tutorial. Okay, so we start with 5 cards and we get an extra card because of our starting class. Got it. We have 3 mana to start off, like every single game. I don't know, it's always 3 mana. The main resource for using cards. Every time you use a card, the amount decreases by the card's cost. It is reset each turn. Okay, so we got a pretty generic mana system, like most games. Resets between turns. You have to try to use all your mana. Status effects. There are no active status effects. We've got our deck here. So, preview. Gain 1 shield. Gain 8 shield. That seems like a lot. Gain 5 shield. Why is one just better than the other? I just have not as many of these of the 8 attack. Wait. We'll apply a status effect. Okay. So we can see the animation that the little fireball means it's going to apply a status. It's not going to actually deal damage to me, so that means I can probably just use all of my little crabs. The crab. Oh, that's a nice little animation on it. I appreciate it. Punk. Critical. There's criticals? Wait, critical 9%? Huh. Okay. So we're going to get hit by a status effect here. Oh, no. It gave itself a status effect. Rage. 2 stacks. Deal 2 more damage. Got it. The monster will deal damage in the next turn. So it's going to deal 8 plus 2 because of the rage. But it has a... I have dodge chance. Huh. Okay, sure. What is this? Deal 2 damage, apply weakness. Same as Slay the Spire. Okay, we can do that. It is weak. Okay. Preview. Okay, I see. Let's do... Oh, it discards a card. Oh, reduce the... Yeah. You got your classic shield. You got your classic attack. Got it. What is this? Gain 5 shield. Okay, yeah, right. We're going to deal damage, and we're going to choose a card to discard. Get rid of that. Take 0 damage. And I don't think we can kill next turn. Because even if we have all 3... Oh, we dodged it. I'm imagining, yeah, armor does go back to 0. So he is attacking again. So the usual strats for this situation is you deal... You still go all in on your shield, because next turn we're pretty much guaranteed to kill it. So we're going to block all the damage here. Dodged. Wow, that was lucky. Twice in a row. Wow. And then we can kill it. Cool. Ooh, critical. Okay. Victory. We're doing well, people. Side quest completed. We had a side quest? Reward. Unlock a random skill. Okay. What is our random skill? At the start of each turn, gain 2 shield. Oh, that's really good. Ooh. Okay, so we can grab the enemy that we just killed and put it into our deck. Fusion? No duplicate cards found. Okay. So let's see. Next turn, gain 2 mana. Okay, I see. You can call all our cards? Well, we're really cool and everything, but we're going to have a really, really cute army. So, I like mana. Play on words there. I'm doing well. Okay, so... Oh, you can fuse monsters to upgrade them. Join me. All right, so now we have I like mana in our deck. And we gained a level, so we level up. Now, we get bonuses at the start of each turn, gain 1 rage. Interesting. Okay. Now, I can only do it once, right? Yeah, okay, so let's try to get to level 5 here. There we go. And now we get +1 rage at the start of each turn. Cool. All right, we're definitely going to go for another monster attack here. Hey! It's I like mana is back. Okay, so we're dealing with more damage right now because we have that cool little thing. Oh wait, this is wait. Wait, I just realized Skinny Bird is literally the same card as in Slay the Spire. The oh no, it doesn't discard. It doesn't no. It is the same card. It's the same as Weaken or Cheap Shot or something like that. You start with that with the assassin build, the rogue class in Slay the Spire. It's 3 damage, apply 1 weak for 0. That's actually pretty funny. All right, so we're obviously going to do this, this, and this. And no point in using this stuff because it's not attacking. We'll apply a status effect. It's fine. All right, so it gets rage again. And that's going to attack. That's fine. We can do I like mana right now into double. No, that's completely unnecessary. I can just do this. Double armor. Take no damage. Next turn, I deal 7, so if I get 3 attack cards, we just kill it. Sorry, I like mana, but you're going down. Okay, well, luckily for you, you're not going down yet, but you will. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Wait, rage does not go down? Rage doesn't go down. Oh, wait. That's insane. Oh, I'm so used to these kind of effects to go down in between turns. Huh. Okay. Cool. Oh, that seems pretty powerful. All right, there we go. We got another one of eyes, buddy boy. Close. We get some money. That's fuse. Oh, yeah. I have to select my guy. Can't you just do it automatically? I guess. Well, okay. Interesting. Next turn, gain 2 and go into 3. Sure. Cool. He's still called I like mana, right? Uh-oh. Did I? Oh no. What have I done? I think I might have pressed the settings button at the same frame as like the screen changing and the game did not like that. I think I'm completely stuck. Yeah, only the close button, but it's not working. So we're gonna just be right back. Hopefully he saved my progress because I really do like my like, it was a really good pun, right? Like, I like mana, and it has a bunch of eyes, and it gives me mana. That was really good, and I don't want to do it again, because then it's not as funny the second time around, but I don't want to feel like, you know, it's not there anymore. Hey, continue! Yay! So, we're back. Let's, now that I understand a little bit more how this stuff works, let's, first of all, look at our guy. He's still called I Like Mana. Very, very funny. I like it. Let's see what abilities we have here. At the end of each turn, gain 5 shield if you have 0. Got it. Every 5 critical attacks, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Okay. Each time you beat an enemy, gain 1 mana. Okay. And when you dodge an attack, deal 5 damage to the enemy back. Interesting. What about level 10? Gain 2 rage at the start of each battle. Woo! At the end of each turn, heal by an amount equal to your current mana. Interesting. Apply 1 poison after each critical attack. Every 5 card played, gain 1 mana. Wow. Okay. The start of each combat, apply 1 invincible. This is kind of interesting in the way that the gameplay is very much just a Slay the Spire-like game, as I expected. But it also has a character level up system with it, like during a run, which you rarely do not see in these kinds of games. Usually that's for horde likes. And the whole like fusion thing and having your stats up and interesting. So every battle you can try to go for one particular path option, right? It's kind of cool. Let's try to go for some crit stuff, right? Because deal 10 damage to all enemies every time I do a crit. Oh wait, do I not have any points? I thought I had some points. Did I get scammed out of a point? Maybe I did. Well, I'm not gonna go rest or go to the shop, so. But in hell, every power demands a price. You know what I was gonna say? Not just in hell. Believe me, shops tend to give you need to pay something to get something back. So I love also how the floors are minus. You're going deeper and deeper in hell. Okay, let's try another monster here. It's you again. Hello. Well, I mean, you don't seem to get stronger yourself, so Okay, well, we'll just quickly kill you, I guess. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And my turn. I don't really need the extra mana from the I like mana guy. I'm probably not going to get him either. All right, let's Skinny Bird. Let's do this. Get some armor. We're good. Bonk. And kill you off. This turn, hopefully. There we go. All right. Cool. Okay, so we definitely don't want this guy back in our deck. No, because I don't need more mana stuff. I don't think there's much I can do. Fusion. I don't think I can fuse it again, right? Wait a minute. Oh! It didn't save our last battle. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Got it. Now we can put a point in agility. We're at 12% crit. We are at 4. That means next turn we'll get the electric pulse. Okay, cool. All right. Now we're here, and now we can fight another monster. Okay. Hello, Ice Crab. You look cool. Ice Crab, you're gonna also start with some kind of a thingy McJiggles to start off with. What do you start off with? Rage. You're just gonna rage, but I'm gonna kill you now. So, actually, I'm not gonna kill you. Look at you. Oh, the crit. Cool. All right. Victory! Ice Crab, what do you do for me? Talk to me. Side quest complete. Where are my side quests? What are my side quests? How do is it just because I'm killing random new monsters? Probably. Ice Crab, what do you do? Deal 6 damage. If critical, deal 6 damage again. Ooh la la. I do like that. Ice to crit you. My pawn's on fire, or should I say frozen? I can't stop. I'm just too good. All right, let's grab this guy. Ice Crab, welcome to the team. So now we could definitely go for some crit stuff. And now we have the Electric Pulse. Every 5 critical attacks deal 10 damage to all enemies. Cool. All right, so we're going for a very aggressive build right now, but that seems to work pretty well. So let's go get another guy. I don't know what you are. Leafy Terror. You don't really feel very leafy-like to me, but okay. We're gonna crit that. How much shield do I have? Oh, I'll have 7. Perfect. Do this and this. Good. And hit me with your best shot. Protected. Easy. And crit. Oh, never lucky. I like mana plus. Give me them mana that I will not need, but you know. What do you do? Well, sleep. At the end of each turn, heal. Oh, that's annoying. I have... Nice. Leafy Terror, what do you do? This turn, your next attack is critical. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Leafy... Leaf... Ready? Lethality. I'm very proud of myself. I'm just gonna say. I mean, I think my puns are. All right, so that's what do we got here that we could try to focus on now. Every 6 points, I get 1 mana. I don't think I need more mana. I like more drawing cards. Every 1 point increases your max HP. I don't care about that either. By 5%. What is this again? When you dodge an attack, deal 5. Let's get some dodge. How about that? A boss. Hello. Wait, didn't I get 2 levels? I did get 2 levels because that was one of my side quests as well. Screw that. So what is my dodge chance at? 20%? I'm sorry, what? It's 5% every time? That's a huge amount. Boss time. Hello. You look funny. You're gonna die very quickly, I think. The music. Lovely. It's so serious. It's so good. Revenge. What does revenge do? When attacked, apply 3 rage. I'm just gonna kill you. I don't care. Oh, hell yeah. This turn, your next attack is critical. Into, if critical, deal more damage. Easy game. That was an elite. All right. Victory! I got another side quest completed. Hell yeah. I got an achievement for that. Oh, man. Gain 10 gold. Woo. Oh, I got a skill. Cool. All right, what do we got? Unlocks a random stat. Unlock a random stat skill without assigning stat points, then exhaust. Hunter's Bounty. Each time you beat a monster, gain 10 gold. Unknown rooms are now treasure chests. Exhaust. Unlock a random stat skill without assigning stat points. Unlock it. Oh! I see. So now it. Oh, wait, what do you do? Deal 0 damage, where damage equals the number of cards played in this battle. Sure. Oh, it's cost 3? Oh, yeah, that's not great. I'm going to release you, actually. Bye-bye. Totally because I didn't find a pun. Okay, so that means that we got the 15 one. What does it do again? When you enter a boss battle, apply 5 rage. And then exhaust? Just gone afterwards? Oh, okay. That's kind of disappointing. All right. Let's get another evasion, because that just seems broken. Right? I guess you can go to a shop. I don't know what the discount is at 0 all the time, but I mean, no, let's just do another. We'll do a shop soon. 2 monsters! What are you? Ghost Wolf. Hello, ghosty boy. Okay, so you're attacking me for 8, so I just need to block once, and we'll be fine. Oh, wait. But how long does weakness last? Duration. 1. Okay, got it. Music is so intense. All right. It's so good. Oh, I just have this. My hand is terrible, by the way. Okay, we're just gonna do this, I guess. So it's gonna block right now, which I don't really care. Protected, you know it. All right. Can I kill it now? Let's see. Oh, I can do... Yeah, I do have enough mana to kill it. Oh, I do not. Unless I do a crit here. I do not get a crit. It's fine. I'm taking 1 damage. I'm taking my first damage of this run. No, please. Oh, I dodged it. Nice. Okay, never gonna take damage. Also, oh, right. It took damage from me dodging. That's right. Okay, so let's do this. That's fine. Let's kill you. Ooh, another crit. That was cool. Let's do this. Let's do that. End my turn. Still 0 damage. I'm gonna dodge. Oh, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, and that should be it. Nice. Okay, cool. So can I do both? Can I get both of these guys? Gain 1 level. Okay, cool. I can do both, right? Oh, no, only one of them. Deal 0 damage, where damage equals the number of critical attacks made in this battle. That's just not a lot of damage. I think I'm going to want another ice crab. And I want to fuse my ass crab. What is my... deal 9 damage twice. That seems pretty good, honestly. Cool. Ice to crit you is doing well. Maybe I should just go all in on crits now, right? What is the next crit thing? Apply 1 poison after each critical hit. At the start of each turn, take 1 damage. Okay, it does not... Oh, it does have duration. So it is literally the same as actual poison in Slayer's Spire. Got it. Yeah, let's get more crit. Okay. Alright, treasure chest. Sure. New message. A new skill has been found. Will you accept it? Our unknown rooms are now rest rooms. I don't know if I want that. No, I don't want that. Did I go up a floor for doing that? It's hard to... Yeah, I did, right? Yeah, I did. I want to do an unknown room. Your wounds are healing. You recover 13 health. Okay. Okay, we're just moving on. Let's do a shop. Let's see what's in the shop this time. Whoa, okay, there's a lot of stuff. Boost skill. Coming soon. Got it. Okay, there's a lot of things here. So, release a monster. Level up. Ascend monster. Okay, so that's fusing them, right? Are there actual rarities in the creatures? I don't know. Let's see. What do you got here? Deal 1 damage. Weakness and... Wait. Enemy loses 3 rage. Apply 3 weakness. Oh, I see. Got it. No, I don't care about that. Deal 15 damage to all enemies and banish. Can only be used once. That's 15 is a lot, I will say. Deal 12 damage, apply vulnerable. Oh, that's literally bash. Okay, but it deals a little bit more damage. That's same cost as bash. Gain 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Oh man, that's so good. Definitely want a Void Reaver. What does the Axe Shark do? Deal 3 damage, always crits. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have looked at the skills before buying that, huh? Nah. Apply 3 poisons to all enemy. I'm definitely not going for poison. Let's upgrade a card here. Maybe I should get rid of a card, actually. I'm going to release a monster. Rock Plant, I love you, but it's time for you to go. Okay. Pretty straightforward shop. God Unit. Ooh, kill a god in this room to complete your quest? Oh, man. We're at the final stage. Wait, does that mean that this thing is going to trigger? The raft thingy McJiggles? Oh, 240 health. Wow, that's quite a jump. Jeez. Wait, did this trigger? When you enter a boss battle, apply 5 rage and then exhaust. Isn't this a boss battle? I'm a little confused why the Berserker's Wrath didn't trigger there. I feel like it should have triggered, but it didn't. Void Reaver! Right? Yeah, draw 2 eyes to crit you. Oh, with the crit. Boom! Nice. Let's weaken little dude here. And let's get a bit of armor. 1 in 4 chance to not hit me. Ow. Okay, it's going to buff right now. Unfortunately, this is when I draw all my actual freaking useless things. I have 4 mana. Oh, man, that was the terrible draw. What the hell? Miserable draw. Okay. Let's do this again. And what do I have in my draw pile coming up? No, I don't really need mana, really. Let's just protect, or no, let's just do this. Let's be aggressive. I think this is kind of like a DPS check, honestly. Ow. Oof. Wow, that hurts. Is that okay? That guy's just buffing and attacking, buffing and attacking, and buffing and attacking. Once again, drawing all my freaking defense when he's not attacking. What is this? He's getting stronger every turn. This is bad. Yeah. Oh, what the frick is that damage? What? I'm gonna get annihilated here, huh? Evade. Yes! Easiest game of my life right here. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's do this, into this, into this, into this. Can we win this? I would love to have the, you know, Berserker's Wrath that I was promised. 21 damage. I can play all my cards. So let's do this, into this, into this, into this, into this. And evade. Easiest evade in my life. Look at this. Boom. Easy. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but it's okay. He's gonna buff again. Crit. Did not crit. It's okay. I don't know if I can beat him next turn. I hope I can. Alright, what do you got? Okay, I cannot beat him this turn, so I need to just make sure I survive. I think I'm just gonna... Wait, do I survive this? Yes. Miss! Miss your attack! Miss your attack! Miss your attack! Ugh. It's okay, he should buff right now, right? Cool, okay, so we should be good. Let's go! God Killer! Please tell me I regenerate my health between big fights. Or is this the end of the run? Hey, I got the War God killed. Nice. Okay, well, I like a skill, so I'm assuming we're continuing. Each time you beat an enemy, draw a card. Got it. At the start of each turn, draw 1 additional card. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's just way better. Gain 400 gold instantly. Okay, wow. I'm just going to grab the Arcane Summon. Like, 1 more card draw. Oh, what do you do? Deal 15 damage, always crits. Yeah. War God, more like will always crit. Okay. I mean, you know, sometimes you just got to be straight to the point to make things less confusing, you know? Welcome to the team, War God. New message! it's so weird to have a new message. It's like, hey, look at your phone while you're in hell. You have completed the main quest. Your health has been fully restored. Thank you. Killed the second god. You got it. I think I'm gonna continue doing crit stuff. So now we're at how much crit? We're at 8 crit. Alright, fine. Hello. You guys look fun. You have a lot of health. I didn't really gain anything super special for... Like, I just got a neat card, right? Let's do this. Oh, that was 2, right. Let's do this into this. So we don't take any damage. Wondering what this Soul Reaper is going to do. Chained. What does Chained do? That's... Okay, that's interesting. So, I can't hover over these things here. I have to go to the status effects on the side to know what these do. Okay, that's interesting. This turn, you can't play more than 3 cards? Oh, man. Right when I draw the Void Reaver? That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, fine. 1, 2, and... Digging Rat. Happy? Ha! Easiest dodge of my life. Alright. That will deal 28. That's pretty good. Should I just do that? Or can I just do 13 and 8? We'll also do it. So may as well do this instead to see if I can get a crit. There we go. Let's weaken you. Let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna take 2 damage here, but that's alright. Okay, now I can actually use my Void Reaver. Do this. Let's do this into this into that. Cool. Hopefully I can kill them here. Yeah, it looks like I can kill them. Bonk and bonk. Cool. Alright, so what do we got? Victory! Alright, side quest. Unlock a random skill. Wow, okay, that's pretty nice. Every 3rd critical attacks, draw a card. Okay, we're going full crit. We're going full crit. What do you do? Deal 3 damage for each attack card you play this turn. No. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. That could be pretty good. And you're going to be Soul Refresher. Refresh. Sure, you get it because, you know, like, because it's like my... Alright. Cool. So we got that. That's good. All in on my crits until I at least unlock the next stage 2. Treasure chests. Receive a random skill with a random level. Sure. Fully restore your health, then exhaust. Okay. So I can take this, right? Did he use it? It used it, right? Yeah, it did use it. Okay, I'm a little confused about some of these things, because this one did not use. I still don't understand why the Berserker's Wrath is not triggering. I don't get it. I'm taking 21 damage here, that's not cool. Let's do a Void Reaper. Let's do this on this guy. That was a crit, that's nice. Let's do this. That was not a crit, that's alright. Let's do Digging Rat on this guy. Let's get extra mana for next turn, because I do have the big boy coming up next turn. Alright, let's evade just one of those attacks, please. Come on! Evade! Okay, evade! Okay, that's fine. These guys are pretty spooky, I will say. Cool, so. This. Boom. Nice. And... let's do this. Nice. Crit. Into draw a bunch of cards. Into attack. And attack. Okay, cool. Hi, what do you think about this game? There's a lot of deck building roguelike games. Is this quite interesting? Well, I just started, and you're right. There are a lot of deck building games out there. I have been playing a lot of them recently, and I usually say that the most the best kinds of deck building games are the ones that have like a unique twist or a unique mechanic, because otherwise they're too close to Slay the Spire. This is one that doesn't have anything too crazy going on in terms of like the mechanics so far. It seems pretty simple, which, you know, it's always good to have some of those every now and then. I would say the most interesting aspect to it is the leveling system, the actual character stats you can increase. That's pretty interesting, I will say. Other than that, so far, I'm going to continue playing this run just to really give more of my thoughts on the game as a whole. But so far, it seems pretty straightforward. Apply 5 vulnerable. That's pretty good. Deal 3 damage for each critical attacks you did in this battle. That's pretty good too. It goes well with our crit build, but I actually think the Venom Blade is just so solid. Venom Blade, more like Balnum Blade. Okay, I think I'm getting worse and worse at this, but I'm trying. I like that you can call your own guys, though. That's really a nice touch. Okay, agility +1. That means we're going to unlock our next ability. Toxic Slash. Apply 1 poison after each critical attack. That means that this kind of opens up a new like path to potentially doing a poison build with the crits. I do like that. You can kind of choose what you want to do with your level ups. You know, that's kind of cool. Let's go to the kill some more monsters. We got this guy and this guy. I don't think this guy I cared about its effect, so that's good to know. They're both dealing damage to me. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. I don't know. Let's do this here. Let's do this. Let's do I like mana and digging rat. All right, one of them is gonna miss. It's a 50-50 that one of them misses, pretty much. Easy. There we go. Easy game. The fact that you have inherent dodge and inherent crit is something you really don't see in these games very often. Okay, you're gonna die for Vulnum Blade. Okay, man, that sounds terrible. I don't know what I did. 40 damage, hell yeah. Let's get our Void Reaver, which is fantastic. Crit, no crit. Okay, there's the crit. Crit, nice. More crit. We need more crit. What's our crit chance at right now? 30%, that's pretty good. And it is poison, so it's going to take 1 damage at the end, which is really not that big of a deal right now, but, you know. More crit. Can I kill it? %30 chance to kill it or be safe. Let's be safe. Ow. Alright. Crit. Easy. Victory! Alright. Let's move on. Side quest complete. Unlock a random skill. I don't know where my side quests are. Did it tell me where my side quests are? I don't know. Unlock a random skill? Which one did I get? Increase the amount of health recovered when resting to 50. I'm not really resting right now, so... Deal 4 damage for each support card you have in your hand. No thank you. Deal 3 damage for each attack card you have played this turn. No thank you either. Let's just release. Okay. Let's get more crit, I think. What does this thing do again? At the end of each turn, gain 5 shield if you have 0. That's pretty decent, but I'm just gonna go for more crit. Because we have a lot of crit stuff going. Boss! Okay. Boss it is. Oh, hello! You look fun. Obsidian Sentinel. 15 damage to start off with. Okay, just straight to it, huh? I see how you are. Let's make you weaker, so you only deal 10. That means I can only do one of these guys. And I'll do a always crit. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. So now you're poisoned. The music is so epic. Miss. Miss. Yeah. 24% chance. Always hits. Okay, let's do Vulnum Blade. I like mana. And let's block in case we don't dodge, which we are obviously going to be dodging. Easiest dodge of my life. Skill, people. Skill. Wait, what is it giving me? Vulnerable. Oh, I deal less damage. Oh, man. Always crit. Okay, always crit. No. What are you doing, by the way? The monster will gain shield, and it's vulnerable. Got it. Always crit. Woo. Always crit. Always crit. This game's too easy, people. Draw. Always crit. Wow, my luck was absurd right there. Okay, cool. Side quest. Unlock a random skill. What do you get? Unknown rooms are now restrooms. No. Okay. Each time you beat a boss, increase your level by 2. That's pretty good, but I feel like I don't know how much more I have, you know. All shop products are now discounted by 40%. That's pretty good. Multiply the gold received from released enemies by 3. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna get a 40% discount. All shop products are not... Why is it... And why is there an X on it? And why did this one happen here? Oh! Because the god is not a boss. Oh. A god is not a boss. I see. Interesting. Okay, sure. So all shop products are now discounted by 40%. There's a big X on it. I just think it means it's triggered. A little interesting, but what do? Draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. Yes, please. Obsidian Sentinel, more like upset Sentinel. There you go. He's just upset. Don't ask. Welcome to the team, buddy. All right, level up again. Let's... what should we go for now? What's the next unlock here? Each critical attack now deals double damage. All right, we're going for this path. So we need 3 more levels on that. Shop with a 40% discount. Oh, that's interesting. It got rid of it here, so it can just be showing here. It's very interesting. Should I go? Where should I go? Should I fight 3 monsters? I don't know. I would like to level up, so I'm gonna go here. You. I don't know you. Oh, you give me like a draw 3 cards thingy, McJiggles. All right, I'm taking 20 right now, which is not super cool, I will say. Let's make you. Let's try to focus on you. Try to kill you off quickly. My hand is pretty terrible right now, unfortunately. Let's do this. Discard you. Let's do... Should I just do a crit? Yeah, I think a guaranteed crit is better. Why did I draw? Oh, because every 3 crits draws a card. Okay, well, this one didn't matter. I didn't have enough mana. I need more mana, is what I need here. Evade! Evade, evade, evade! I think my game is not working. I can only play 3 cards right now. No. Oh, they're all doing some stupid stuff. Okay, I'm always going to evade this one, so that's why I didn't block it. Evade. Coming up. And easiest evade in my life. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Because I can kill you, which is nice, because I definitely need to kill you. Let's do this. Wait, do you have armor? You do have armor. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Huh. It's okay. I will always evade. Evade! Easiest evade in my life. Dodge. There you go. Second dodge, always. Wow. Wait, what's my dodge chance? 24%. Cool. Nice. Alright, crit here, probably. Oh, wait, no, I can just do a guaranteed crit. Nice. Cool. Let's weaken you. I feel like the battles are getting much harder, and I don't know if I'm getting strong as fast as enemies are getting strong. I don't feel as crazy powerful as I usually do in these kind of games at this point. Okay, let's do this, do this, do this, I think. Does it kill it? Yeah, it does. Nice. Whew. We might have to heal coming up. I gain 1 level. Nice. Okay, what do? We gain 3 shield for each critical attacks in this battle? Oh! Perfect. Bone Piercer, more like Shield Critter. Shield Critter, welcome to the team. An aggressive defensive card. And double that. Oh, shoot. I'm 1 away. Darn diddly doos. Boss unit. I can take on a boss, right? Right? How much health? 31 out of 55? Yeah, easy. Oh, it's you again. Hello. I can take you on. Void. Crit. Poisoned. Should we just take the 15? Yeah. You will never hit me. I am untouchable. Okay, well, that hurt a little bit, but it's okay. Because now it's going to heal and do something stupid. There you go. All right, Venom Blade. I like mana. And... crit. Nice. So it's gonna block. 20 block. That doesn't really matter to me. Okay, what do we got? Let's do this. Let's do lethality into soul refresher. Into more drawing. Let's discard this crab. Let's do crab into a bunch of shield into I like mana. Cool. Okay. All right. That like card that gives me shield for every crit I did. It's pretty good. All right, what do we got? All right, so always crit. Should always crit. Did not crit. I think the game is broken. Nice. Come on. Give it to me. Yes. Woo. Nice. All right, so what do you got? Unlocks. Unknown rooms are now treasure. Wait. Unknown rooms are now treasure chest rooms. But I already have like the... Oh, I don't know. Okay. Each time you beat an enemy, heal. Oh, that's pretty good. Or multiply the gold. Okay, let's do the... yeah, let's do the heal thing. Seems pretty good. So what happens if I fuse you? Draw 4 card, discard 2? That's not a great upgrade, I will say. That's not... Well, maybe there is a discard thing, but I feel like 50 gold is probably better at this point. I'm gonna grab the 50 gold. Give me my last! Yay! Now our crits deal crazy amount of damage. Hell yeah. Should we heal? Yeah, we should definitely heal. New message! You've recovered health. Nice. Let's do an unknown. Oh wait, no, unknowns is always going to be rest, right? Let's just do a fight. I don't know you. You're spooky and you're that thing. Got it. Okay. What do you got? They're all attacking. Awesome. Wow, that's rough. Okay. Well then. Let's do a crit here, I guess. Let's do... She gained 3 shield for each crit in this combat. Yeah. Let's just do this. Okay, it's gonna hurt. No, I'm just gonna get 20% chance in a row. Okay, I missed the first one. That must have been the bug. Okay, I missed the second one. I think the odds are just... Yeah, okay, well, well, that was a little unfortunate. 24% chance, you know. That should not, you know... Oh, now they're all doing, like, terrible things. Great, awesome, thank you, great. Alright, let's do this. Let's do... Honestly, I'm just gonna draw, because my hand is terrible. Ice. I like mana. Did not get a crit going. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to heal again. Hopefully I don't meet a god next turn. Oh shoot! I'm getting into a god fight next turn. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm poisoned? You poisoned me? Can I block poison in this game? At the start of his turn, take 2 damage. I don't know what that means, but hopefully I can. Oh, I should have done this. Eh, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm just gonna assume that I can block poison. Right. Okay, I think I blocked it. I think so. 40 damage. Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. Cool. All right, cool. I'm a little worried about, fighting a boss fight, Deal 1 damage for each crit attack you did in this battle. Apply 2 weakness and gain 10 shield. That might honestly be what I need right now. I need more defense. So Frost Maul, more like Block Maul. Alright, well, I'm a little scared of what's going to happen here against a god unit. Can I skip the god fight? Maybe I don't want to fight a god right now, Can I abandon? Hello? I mean, if I survive the first few turns, I should be okay. Because I just need to get my run going, really. Okay, well, luckily enough, it is... Okay, it takes a second to prep, apparently. Okay, so... Let's do lethality into Eyes to crit you into I like mana. That's a pretty good start. Luckily enough, the boss doesn't do anything on the first turn. Hopefully it doesn't deal like 1,000,000 damage right here. Let's see. Okay, 28 is close to 1,000,000 damage, but it's okay because we do have Block Maul. Wait, how much is Block Maul? Oh, it's 10. Okay. Let's vulnerable her. Let's do this. Draw a bunch of cards. Let's do this. Weaken again into this. We're gonna take only 1 damage, which is fine. Yeah, we just need to get our build going. We just need like a single turn to really get things going. So, or like 1 to 2 turns. Okay, it is. Ooh, it is slowing down again. That's good. Okay, let's do this. Did not get the card I was looking for, but that's okay. Let's do this into vulnerable to lethality into one-eyed crab. I am looking for the shield critter next turn. Unfortunately, I'm not going to draw it. Okay, next turn is going to be scary here. This is going to be scary. Hopefully you don't deal 1,000,000 damage. Let's see. I'm thinking 35 damage. 23. That's not bad. Oh, we got Block Maul again. What's up, Block Maul? Here we go. Upset Sentinel? Yeah, we can do an Upset Sentinel here. Get rid of this. We're going to try to get a crit here. We did get a crit. Oh, that's so good. How greedy am I? I should not be greedy, but look at this. Damn it. I'm greedy. All right. Just miss. Just miss. It's that easy. Always miss. Ouch. It's okay. And these bosses are pretty straightforward. Just buff, attack, buff, attack, buff, attack. Okay, got it. All right, so I like mana. Yeah, we're gonna do I like mana into always crit. I'm a little worried that once again my my shield critter is not going to be. Oh, what a terrible hand! What is this atrocity? What? Look at this! All of these cards. I don't want any crabs. I drew 4 crabs. Is that how I'm gonna go? Really? Because I drew a bunch of stupid crabs? Every single other card I wanted. All of these. Alright, 24% chance. No! That was so unfortunate. Defeat. Alright. Oh, there's no unlocking in the early access for now. I did unlock some classes though. I like my stats. Monsters killed, boss killed. Oh, it's similar to Slay the Spire in that regard. All right, let's take a look at what we have from here. Okay, yeah. So even though we have the same monsters, they do different things because of the class we have. I'm imagining that the actual monsters that we fight outside of our starting deck have the same effects. Maybe. When an enemy reaches maximum momentum, stacks, apply 1 confusion. How does that work? A worst status effects that boost related cards effect up to 10. Wait, what is this doing? Apply 1 confusion. The affected entity has a 50% chance to fail its move. Okay. When an enemy reaches maximum stacks. Got it. Interesting. Pepper Lord 2. Welcome to hell. Kill the first god. Okay, cool. I just want to see quickly how different it is. Oh. Interesting. The points are the same here. Huh. I would have expected those to be different, depending on the class you're playing, but apparently not. Huh, okay. I just want to see just the beginning of this next run to see how different things feel. Ice Crab, what's up? So, deal damage and apply momentum. Consume 5 momentum stacks to recover 10 health. Yeah, that's a pretty different system. Shield 5, apply 1 momentum. Interesting. So momentum is on the enemy, not on myself. Now, momentum does not fall down. Okay. Now, yeah, my evasion is much lower. Apply 2 momentum to all enemies. Wait. Oh, interesting. Yeah, completely different in that regard. That's kind of cool. I like that. Now, the thing is, momentum doesn't seem to do anything unless it reaches maximum stacks, right? I kind of wish momentum did something more, because right now it's just applying a useless stack of something doesn't feel amazing in this spot. I know that you have to reach 10, but I kind of wish you could get something out of it before that. Okay, now what happens now? Is it just stay like that? Oh, wait. Went back to 0? Let's see. Does the confusion last? No, it does not. Okay. Huh. Alright. So, you know, kind of like a barbarian thing where you take damage, you don't really care. No. Every enemy is completely different. Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. That's kind of cool. So depending on the monster depending on the class, the monsters you're going to be fighting are going to give you completely different cards. Okay. Deal 3 damage, gain 6 shield. That's pretty good. Ice Crab, more like, you can be my Ice Crab. Alright, I did these jokes plenty already. Okay, cool. And if I don't have any armor... Actually, that's really good with this class. I wonder if there's any more stuff in the unknown rooms. Oh. Just a shop. Deal 20 damage. Banish all the cards in your hand. Can only be used once. Got it. Can only be used once. It does do that. It just says it twice for some reason. Oh, so the red ones are the... Okay, so there is rarities. I wasn't sure. Apply 3 momentums for each enemy. Wait, this is weird. Apply 3... So I do that to an enemy. And they will get a certain amount of momentum. Okay. Deal 1 damage per momentum stack. Apply 2 bleeding. At the start of each turn, lose 10% of your max health? Isn't that insane? For bosses? There's no like cap? Okay. Sure. Okay, so Blue Hunter. This is a fairly traditional deck building roguelike, quite similar to Slay the Spire. Now, I've seen a lot of different variations of this genre, and I do think that it is a pretty competitive scene for this kind of genre, because ultimately it's not crazy hard to develop games like these, which is why you see plenty of them. So trying to stand out in the sea of all these roguelikes, the deck building games, can be tricky. How did this game do? Well, let's talk about all the different aspects. Let's start with audio visuals. This game is actually really interesting from like a vibe standpoint. It mixes a lot of unusual things together. To start off, you're playing this whole thing where you're like, oh, you're in hell, and you like the very serious like tone of like you have to kill gods and you have to go survive hell and everything. But this doesn't really look like hell to me. I'm kind of surprised to see this mixture of like, sci-fi almost with this whole hell vibe. It's not what I would expect. It kind of does conflict a little bit. The music is really cool, really epic. The monster design is quite nice. I think they look pretty cool. They don't have animations, to my understanding, which is understandable for these kinds of smaller games. But for this kind of game like this, I would say that the monsters look really nice. There's a lot of things going on visually, I would say, but I do like it as a whole. I think I like the super serious tone it tries to go for. You know, like you gotta kill gods. You're like, all right, let's do it. I gotta go through hell. I like how the floor is just minus. Shows that you're descending rather than ascending. That's a nice touch. Let's talk gameplay. The gameplay is pretty minimalistic. In combat, things are very, very, very straightforward. I think where the game shines most is not really in the gameplay, but it's more on the roguelike elements, which we'll talk in a second. The UI might be asset-based, potentially. Again, this is still early access, and this was done by solo developers, so that makes sense in that regard. The screen while you're fighting is pretty cool. I do like this vibe. I kind of wish the background would change during battle a little bit more, and potentially was more on the red, more darker, sinister hell vibe, more than this blue approach, if they were trying to fit more the hell aesthetics. But it still works. All right, gameplay, yes. So, very straightforward in terms of very heavily influenced by Slay the Spire. You've got your 3 mana, you're drawing 5 cards, you've got your blocking, you've got your attacking. It's to the point where a lot of the cards I saw are very close to the actual design that you get in Slay the Spire. There isn't any unique mechanic from a gameplay standpoint, which again, I have not seen a game not try to have something unique from a gameplay standpoint. I think you can easily get away with not needing it. I feel like maybe like one extra cool mechanic to just slightly get it away from Slay the Spire even more would be nice. But again, I do think that what the game does more uniquely is outside of the gameplay. I've saw different potentials for synergies here and there. The starting deck is pretty basic, as you would expect. I want to talk about what I think is most interesting was the stats. You have stats. You rarely see stats in these kinds of games. Like normally in the roguelike world, more on the horde-like sides, you get stats. It's kind of cool to see stats here. Yeah, I really don't get to see that very often, and I think it's a really nice little touch. So you can, every time you beat a monster, you can start upgrading your character towards whichever stat you want. If you start realizing that you're getting a lot of cards that are crit-based or like health-based or defense-based, then you can start adjusting your stats accordingly, which is great. That means that there is an extra layer of building that you can use depending on what you find, and that you have control over. That's not something you see very often, and I think that's a pretty cool touch. Wow, that was a lot of damage. There's definitely some like information stuff that can be a little confusing. The way the UI is presented is a bit interesting. The UI can be a little hard to navigate. For instance, if you have an enemy that has like a status effect, you can't just hover over the status effect to get information. You have to hover over the enemy, which gives you a full rundown of all the status effects. Now, that might seem like a little detail, but it can be a little visually confusing, and that is pretty important when you're trying to play these games quite fast. Same for your own character. Whenever you get affected by a status effect, you see the icon here, but you have to go all the way to the left to just see all the status effects that you have. I wish that wasn't the case, because sometimes you just want to see just whatever that thing is. You don't really want to see a whole list of all the status effects you have at all times. It can just bring more confusion. I love the fact you can name your cards. That they're not cards, they're minions you're getting, right? It's just an excuse to just have a little bit of flavor, which is nice. So how about Sea Brute? Yeah, that's my card. I got a little Sea Brute. All right. We can look at our stat points. Yes, so we got all the stats here, and like you can always try to get closer and closer towards like a particular build you want to go for. The one thing that I was surprised though is that there are different classes in this game, but it seems from what I've seen that all the classes have the same actual like abilities on here. That seems a little disappointing to me because this feels like a character skill tree, right? So I'm surprised that every class would have the same one. But maybe that will change. Maybe not. In any case, it was just more like on the first first time around when I saw it. I was looking forward to seeing like how different the warrior side is, but I'm also realizing that this by itself, without needing the different abilities depending on the class, gives you a lot of flexibility. Like the amount of flexibility you get with this stuff, again, is really something you don't see very often. This is probably the coolest feature that I've seen in this game. Let's talk about the cards. I like the card design. I think a lot of these cards are really cool designs. They're very simple, and I like simplicity in these kind of games, especially in the Slay the Spire. Like, you know, Slay the Spire has very simple cards to understand. Here, these things make a lot of sense. I already like the difference between the assassin and the warrior. I think they both have their own unique twist. I think it's great that the fact that every monster actually is a completely different card depending on the class you play. That's really cool. So I would say the card design is really nice. The fact that you actually have to collect the monsters from killing them as opposed to just adding cards is a really nice flavor. Now, I will say, as you're playing more and more and you get further down the floors, you get to face more and more monsters, which is great. But the first time around, when you kill a monster, whatever monster you see is going to be the card you're going to get at the end. At the beginning, for me, since I'm only starting to play the game, that's cool, that's totally fine. But I'm a little worried that that's going to feel very, very slow the more you play, because that means that until you reach floor 5, you're extremely limited with the amount of different cards you can add to your deck and the amount of customization you have. Now, Slay the Spire is aware of that potential issue where you don't want to start a new run and just like slowly get to the first mini boss or boss in order to start having a cool build, which is why in Slay the Spire they did a pretty cool system where whenever you start a new run, you first of all can choose a unique blessing, and one of these blessings that you're almost guaranteed to have every single time depending on certain things is for the first 3 fights you encounter, you just one-shot the enemies. This means that you just go straight from one fight to another, very quickly gathering 3 new cards very quickly, right? Because every time you beat an encounter in Slay the Spire, you can choose one of 3 cards. So you get a choice of 3 cards. Well, you get to add 3 cards from a choice of 9 cards extremely quickly in Slay the Spire. And that's great, because within like a minute, you already have 3 additional cards you chose from killing enemies very quickly. That's one great way that I think Slay the Spire gets around the inherent issue of a lot of deck building games being too slow to start off with, because you're always going to start with the same deck and you just want to add more cards, right? So one thing that I'm not that I would be potentially a little worried on with the current state of the game is that when you start a run, it doesn't seem like there is any modifications you can really do to your deck. So you always start with the same deck, and when you fight the first few monsters, you only have a choice of a single card, which is the monster you kill. Now, I like the fact that, you know, again, that whatever you're fighting is what you're going to be receiving. It's really nice touch that you're getting whatever you're fighting, but it doesn't really give much customization for quite a while, because even on floor 6, I'm going to be fighting only 2 monsters, which means I'm only getting a selection of 2 cards. In Slay the Spire, there is a boss relic that is gain 1 additional energy each turn, which is very powerful, but your card choice selection goes down to 1. And that crown is terrible. It's a terrible item. Nobody likes it. Just to show how impactful it is to be able to choose your cards. So I do hope that potentially, if I played this more, I will realize that this is not as much of a problem, which I guess makes sense because you do have a little bit more flexibility here. With the stats, you can have a bit more to do, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more customization right from the start, and as you get further and further down the early to mid game. Now, again, I've only played this game for about an hour and a half, but that's just like the first little concern that I would think of early on. I like the fact that you can fuse monsters. So instead of leveling up your cards, you have to fuse monsters. That's a nice touch. I'm excited to see what the fused version of Brute, right? Sorry, I had to make that terrible joke. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. If I find another one, I could try to fuse it to create a new card. It's a nice way to modify your deck and to upgrade your deck. I like I don't know how you call those, the relics, I guess. The abilities? Sure, we'll call them abilities. Abilities look pretty cool. Pretty straightforward, once again. I can see there's a lot of different paths you could take, different builds that seem to be that seems to be doable. This is very simple in a lot of its design, which I think again is quite nice to have, because I've been playing a lot of very complicated deck building games myself. I wish I could see more of the map instead of just every fight I have a new thing. I know you don't need that, but I do like knowing what is coming up. I feel like a lot of the boss designs are quite simple in design. From like the 3 bosses I fought, or even mini bosses, it just seems to be a chain of like attacking, blocking, attacking, blocking, attacking, blocking, or attacking, debuff, attacking, debuff, attacking, debuff, or attacking, buff, attacking, buff, attacking, buff. There doesn't seem to be any kind of unique mechanic that I have to adjust to between fights. I do wish that each enemy felt like they had more of a unique mechanic, because so far it seems like a lot of them are just attacking and blocking without much of a unique identity to them. So I do hope that bosses get a little bit more interesting. One great thing about Slay the Spire is that once you know a boss, you get to know how to adjust to their playstyle and their mechanics, and that is a really fun part of Slay the Spire to me, which is almost like a puzzle game, which is why it's really important for like a high-level player in Slay the Spire to even look early on what the final boss is going to be. Like, the game tells you what the boss of the floor is going to be, and at a high level you can even adjust to that, because you know that, oh, I'm going to be fighting the donuts, I'm going to be fighting the Time Eater, right? I'm going to be fighting the Time Eater. That means that, oh, I need to be careful with my shiv build. I don't know, like, these kind of things are really cool in Slay the Spire, and I feel like in this game the bosses didn't really feel like they had much of a character. So I kind of wish they went a little bit further in the just unique designs. You know, like when the boss fight starts, usually in every single Slay the Spire game, or at least most of them, the boss already comes with like a unique buff or a unique mechanic. It says like, oh, this boss does this. Every time you do a power, it gains strength. Every time you use a card, it goes down a tick timer. I don't think any of the bosses I saw in this game had any unique passive abilities. So yeah, I do hope that there's a little bit more to the individual bosses. Other than that, no tutorial. It wasn't too hard to understand, luckily enough, because I'm used to these games. I wonder if it would be a little bit hard to understand at the beginning for a new player, but again, this is still early access, and you can clearly see that they're planning on adding more and more stuff to the game. I didn't really bring up the side quest thing much, but that's a cool little mechanic. That's a nice little unique mechanic that you don't see very often. It seems like, I would imagine, every fight there is a unique little side quest you can do. Risk versus reward. I like those. I like risk versus reward. I will say the crit and evasion stats is interesting. On one end, it gives more randomness to the game. This is more like depending on the person. I like my games to be very, very strategic. So adding an extra layer of dodge and crit mechanic is not something I am a huge fan of personally, but it's not like a bad design choice. It's just something that I'm not a huge fan of. That being said, I will say one thing I think I've noticed is the enemies don't get crits or dodge chance. That I like. I like that a lot. It's purely your own character. And in that regard, the more I talk about it, the more I actually think that's pretty cool. You see, like, one thing that is a big conversation is Darkest Dungeon's brutal punishing design, right? And it's a big conversation. I've gotten a lot of slack for saying that I think the Darkest Dungeon is a good game, but not a fantastic game. And I don't love some of the luck factor of you get crit 2 times in a row and you miss 2 attacks. You just lose your best character and there's nothing you can do about it in a game that's supposedly very strategic. I know that's more me. I know it depends on the person. And so when I saw that there were like evading and crit chance, I was like, ooh, I myself am not a huge fan of. But now that I really think about it, this is purely for your own character and not for the enemy. I don't like when you have zero control over whether an enemy is going to evade your attack or they're just going to do a random crit on you. So I like the fact that this is just your own benefit. It's just additional chance for a benefit instead of a random chance of either a benefit or something terrible happening, which is what the Darkest Dungeon dilemma is. So I think that's pretty cool, actually, come to think of it. So props on that. That's about all I can think of for my thoughts on this game. I would say overall, it's a pretty straightforward Slay the Spire-like game, which is nice to have here and there. I like the music a lot. I actually really like the monster design. I think they look really cool. And again, for a solo dev product, this is really solid. I think the stat thing is pretty unique. It gives a bit more flexibility as to what players can do with whatever they receive. Crits feel super bad in big strategy games for sure. Big numbers feel good though. That's true. I think having it just be on your end and not on the enemy definitely gives the like pray. Yes, I got it. Which, you know, some people like that. Some people might not like that. I will say, you know, like last game. Like on my first run, like there were some moments where I was like, please evade, and I evaded. It was like, yes, and I get rewarded for putting points in my evasion. Yeah, not something you see very often, and you don't have to like try to depend on that luck in this game. Like you could just not put stuff in crit and not put things in dodge, go all in on max health, damage, put a little bit of dodge here and there, maybe. But it does give a bit of flexibility in that regard, so I think that's pretty cool. One thing, too, is that card games have so much inherent luck. Adding extra luck is kind of questionable, in my opinion. Yes, I agree. That's why it's always dangerous to add these kinds of mechanics. And I've been talking a lot about dice games, right? It's even more risky for, like, dice games, because there's been more and more dice deck building games, but dice deck building game is not only is there luck as to which die you get, you're adding an extra 6 layers of luck in your dice, right? Like the cool thing with dice is that you have more flexibility from a design standpoint to do whatever you want, because you're not just limited to a single thing, but it also adds a lot more luck to the factor, and that's why I think it's very tricky and interesting to see how people design games using dice, because usually these games want to be strategic, but using dice is not very strategic. So yeah, there's always an interesting balance for luck, right? But yeah, that's about it.